Have you ever spent over 400 bucks on a tablet just to end up with a fragile screen, weak battery, and non-stop ads? You're not alone. That's exactly why Elon Musk just did something no one expected. He unveiled the Tesla Pi tablet, a $159 machine that's fast, durable, ad-free, and bold enough to challenge Apple head-on.
Hopefully start production. This is not a commitment, but hopefully start production next year.
Is this the end of overpriced tablets? What makes this Tesla device so unique, especially for real users like you? And could it actually replace your current iPad or Android tablet? In today's video, we're diving deep into Tesla's shocking new entry into consumer tech. This is Autogearshift, the channel that cuts through hype to bring you straight, no-nonsense analysis on Tesla tech and EV innovation. If you're tired of bloated reviews and just want the facts, hit subscribe now and turn on the bell. Let's hit our next milestone, 4,545 subscribers, because we're shifting into high gear, and we want you in the front seat with us. Why are tablets still a nightmare for older users in 2026? For many older users, tablets were supposed to make life easier, offering a simple way to stay connected, watch videos, or read the news. But the reality has often been far from that promise. Devices that seem fast and responsive out of the box quickly become sluggish, with startup times stretching into frustrating delays and lag creeping in after just a few months. Battery life, too, is a common pain point. Many users find themselves needing to recharge daily, even with light use. And let's not forget the bloated ad-heavy interfaces that bombard users with distractions and unnecessary complexity, making basic tasks feel like a chore. It doesn't stop there. Want a charging cable that actually works well? That's extra. Need more storage for photos or apps? Also extra. Even some essential apps now come with hidden fees or premium upgrades. And in a time when data privacy is more fragile than ever, many older users are understandably anxious about being tracked or listened to by their own devices, especially with smart assistants quietly collecting voice data in the background. Younger users might shrug it off and simply replace their tablets every year or two. But for older users, especially those who grew up valuing durability and practicality, this cycle of planned obsolescence and digital clutter is more than annoying. It feels like being tricked. What we really need isn't another sleek ad machine. We need something that just works. Strong, simple, honest, and built to last. And that's exactly where Tesla is stepping in. What is the Tesla Pi tablet, and how can it possibly cost just $159? At just $159, it's not only Tesla's first ever tablet, but one that undercuts the average tablet price in the US by over 70%. To put that in perspective, as of Q4 2025, the average price of a new iPad is $499, while even basic Samsung Galaxy Tabs start around $230. Meanwhile, most so-called budget tablets under $200 are filled with bloatware, limited storage, sluggish processors, and aggressive advertising. But the Pi tablet is a different story. It's not a stripped-down, corner-cutting device. Instead, it's part of a larger strategy Elon Musk has followed time and time again. Drive costs down by scaling production up, remove unnecessary middlemen, and put core technology directly into the hands of everyday users. We saw this with Tesla's electric vehicles, where the company slashed battery costs by over 50% per kilowatt-hour between 2016 and 2023, and passed those savings on to consumers. The same formula is now being applied to tablets. So how did Tesla make this $159 price point possible? First, Tesla built the tablet entirely in-house, running on a lightweight Tesla OS, an operating system stripped of the usual software bloat, App Store ads, and background tracking found on Android and iPad OS. This dramatically reduces both hardware requirements and ongoing software maintenance costs. No fancy animations, no data mining, no unnecessary app permissions, just a clean, stable system optimized for speed and simplicity. Second, Tesla invested in full vertical integration, meaning they design, manufacture, and assemble most components themselves. According to reports from Fremont and Shanghai, Pi tablet production is being integrated into Tesla's gigafactories using the same AI-driven automation systems that reduced Model 3 assembly labor by 38% between 2021 and 2024. By avoiding third-party vendors and licensing fees, Tesla cuts out huge chunks of traditional manufacturing cost. Third, Tesla spends $0 on traditional marketing. Compare that to Apple, which reportedly spends over $1.8 billion annually on advertising. Tesla's strategy is simple. Let the product speak for itself, rely on Musk's media reach, and use the brand's massive organic following to spread the word. And it works, just like it did with Cybertruck and Optimus. But more than just the numbers, it's the mission that sets the Pi tablet apart. Elon Musk has long criticized the tech industry's obsession with planned obsolescence and recurring upgrades. In his words, tech should serve people, not the other way around. The $159 price tag isn't about beating Apple in a price war. It's about removing the financial barrier that has kept millions from accessing reliable, modern tech. That especially matters to older users, many of whom live on fixed incomes and have been forced to choose between cheap junk tablets or overpriced name brands. The Pi tablet is built for them. No ads, no noise, no upsells, just solid performance at a price that finally makes sense. Which features make the $159 Tesla Pi tablet actually useful, especially for real people? Let's start with the feature that's drawing the most attention. Connectivity. Built-in Starlink. Most tablets today either require Wi-Fi or a cellular data plan. That means dead zones in rural areas, spotty connections during road trips, or expensive mobile hotspots. But Tesla's Pi tablet has a direct Starlink LEO antenna integrated beneath its magnesium backplate, offering download speeds up to 100 megabits per second even in remote areas. For truckers, RV owners, off-grid homeowners, or even tech workers in rural America, this makes the Pi tablet the only affordable, always-connected device in its class. The battery performance also reflects Tesla's engineering DNA. Instead of iPad's 28.6 watt-hours battery that averages 9 to 10 hours of use, the Pi tablet includes a 32 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery, a chemistry more stable, safer, and longer-lasting. Combined with a lightweight Tesla OS running on a 5-nanometer ultra-low power neural chip, the tablet delivers 8 to 10 days of typical usage, about 7 hours per day, or up to 20 days of standby. That's more than 500% longer runtime than most Samsung or Apple devices. It eliminates the need for daily charging and makes the Pi tablet ideal for older users who want reliability over flash. Privacy is where Tesla takes a strong stand. Unlike Android or iOS, where background data syncing and microphone activation are standard, the Pi tablet is built with local-only processing. Tesla's neural core chip processes voice commands, handwriting input, and even image enhancements entirely on-device. No voice logs go to the cloud. No metadata is shared with third parties. As of 2024, 72% of Americans over age 50 say they are very concerned about smartphone surveillance. For this demographic, the Pi tablet offers a level of offline privacy that Apple and Google don't even try to match. Finally, the user experience. There's no bloatware, no ads, no dark pattern notifications, and no pre-installed games. The UI resembles the early Android honeycomb era, clean, minimal with large icons and legible fonts. There's a dedicated accessibility hub, enlarged on-screen controls, a high-contrast senior mode, and a 13.5-inch anti-glare panel with 500 nit brightness, making it visible even in daylight. Combined with full-range front-facing speakers and a tactile aluminum chassis, the Pi tablet doesn't feel like a toy. It feels like a tool built to last. At $159, it's a direct challenge to bloated, overpriced tablets, and it might be the first device in years that's truly built for real people, not just tech insiders. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's honest. But what do you think? Would you trust a Tesla tablet over an iPad? Do you believe Elon Musk can really shake up the tablet market the same way he did with cars? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. If this video gave you something to think about, smash that like button, subscribe to AutoGearShift, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into Tesla's wild world of tech. We'll see you in the next shift.